And so I remember that there was just a strength that came upon me, and I'm like, Lord, you got to be my strength through this, because I'm like, this is something that I didn't call upon this. I didn't ask for this, but it happened, I remember constantly, night after night, just sitting there saying, Lord, I believe that you're going to heal me. And I believe that, I'm going to get through this, and we're marching forward.
Welcome to the Ignite with Barry McGuire podcast, where Barry's book and passion for spreading God's love are guaranteed to ignite your life. Now listen in and prepare to have your life ignited.
Joseph, great to have you back again. I love your heart, man. You have another quick experience you want to share?
So another experience that I did have was, there was a moment in time where I had experienced sickness either out of stress or just out of Bell's palsy. Okay, so I experienced Bell's palsy, and it was something I had no idea about. I remember going to work, and I remember feeling a little weird, not tasting food. The next thing I know, half my face ain't working, and I'm sitting there like, and then next thing I know, you have to take care of this within 3 days. Or, you gotta wait for it to heal yourself, And so I'm sitting there having to go through this physical ailment, and the people around me see me, and they see there's a difference in my face, okay? There's a difference going on here. Yet the love and the joy that I still had in here still reflected on the outside, and people
more
constantly
so
people constantly asking me, how in the world could you have why do you come to work still? Like, why don't you take it off? They're like, why are you still here? Like, why are you still doing you when this is physically like, I couldn't do it.
Most people would be beside themselves.
Yeah. And so I remember that there was just a strength that came upon me, and I'm like, Lord, you got to be my strength through this, because I'm like, this is something that I didn't call upon this. I didn't ask for this, but it happened, I remember constantly, night after night, just sitting there saying, Lord, I believe that you're going to heal me. And I believe that, I'm going to get through this, and we're marching forward. There's no stopping with this. And I remember how much of a testimony that was, just my actions and the way that I presented myself, where I didn't fall. I didn't fall, and I didn't let a failure like that, pull me down. Yeah. I didn't let nothing like that. And I do remember that it did touch a lot of people. I do remember people asking me, they're like, hey, how in the world could you sit there and put a smile through something that, it physical, because it was a physical, people seen. It wasn't just like, oh man, something inside. No, it was, half my face wasn't working, and so, and to have that opportunity to sit there and share, well, because there's a joy in me that I have that, old song that the world didn't give it to me, and the world's not going to take it away, and it's funny because it's like, to hold on to those things like that, where it's like, there's a joy in here, and it's going to be expressed regardless of the situations that
you praise the Lord in everything, even the bad things.
Yeah.
And when the bad things happen, you have opportunity to talk to people you would not have seen otherwise. Only because of that.
Yes, exactly.
You have opportunity to share with those people. It is great hanging out with you, Joseph. I love your heart.
If you enjoyed today's episode, let us know. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review to help us reach more listeners. Remember, sharing your faith ignites your faith. See you next time on the Ignite with Barry McGuire podcast.